What's up? Thanks for tuning in to Boxing Wave. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. This weekend we have Demetrius Andrade. Andrade. Everybody calls him a different name. Demetrius Andrade against Brian Rose. Okay, for the junior middleweight WBO title. Okay. Andrade is still undefeated. All right. Olympic champion. Just coming off of the win against Vanis Monterosian, which was a tough fight. Vanis Monterosian is a tough fighter. He has a lot of Olympic background too. Good amateur pedigree. Was a tough fight, tough win. But Demetrius Andrade looked very impressive in that fight. I think he won at least around nine rounds to three. I gave that fight. I remember that fight. Even though he got dropped in the first round, that was his first time ever being down. But Andrade has a lot of skills. Has a lot of skills. He has height. He could easily be a middleweight. Okay, very athletic, hand speed, power. He's a southpaw. He's a good fighter all around. He has. It's a little stuff, little things you could nitpick about him. You want to complain about his balance. I think he should use his jab more. I think he should work on his defense. I think he gets a little reckless at times, but he's a fighter that could keep it rangy and stay on the outside, and or he can mix it up with you. He could get rough with you, get aggressive, get on the inside. He could fight either way. Um, he's a good fighter. He can mix it up any way you want it. He's very aggressive. He'll go for the knockout and be aggressive with you, or he can stay outside, box with you. He can exchange whatever way you want. He has a lot of tools. Good fighter. Good. I think as far as the junior middleweight division, he's special. He's arguably one of the top five junior middleweights. I only see him really losing to like the top fighters, like maybe a Lara or Canelo. Maybe he's definitely in a top five debate. Okay. Brian Rose, he's like the top junior middleweight from the UK. Okay. He only has one loss, and he avenged that loss. He's beaten Vivian Harris, kind of faded Vivian Harris, but at least that's a name. His last fight was against Javier Maciel, a guy. Oh, I just read too that he just got signed over in Top Rank. Okay, pretty good fighter, and that was a pretty good fight, pretty close fight. It was a split decision, but Brian Rose, won that fight. Depending whether or not you thought he won it or not, I thought it was a close fight. Brian Rose is tall himself, not as tall as the Andrade, but he's like 6 foot tall. Orthodox style, has a good jab, but I really don't see him having any weapons that should be a problem for Andrade. I don't think he's as tough as a fighter as Vanis Monterosian was. I think Vanis Monterosian is a better fighter than Brian Rose as well. I don't really see Andrade having any power problems here. I think this is a fight for him to showcase his talent. I think this is a fight that Andrade should stop him by the 6th round. Okay, I'd say 6th, 7th round. Shouldn't go anywhere past that. I think Andrade should go for the knockout because I really don't see Brian Rose having any. He doesn't really have any weapons. He doesn't have enough in his arsenal to give Andrade, a fighter like Andrade, his athleticism is just too much for him. His counterpunching ability is too much for Rose. I really don't see Rose having anything for Demetrius Andrade. Okay, Demetrius Andrade should stop him by the 5th, 6th round, seventh the latest. This is not a fight that should go to 12 rounds, and that's the way I see it. Andrade is a taller fighter. He's gonna use his height advantage. He knows how to use his height as an advantage. He will be punching over. His strong hand is his lead hand, okay, and he will be punching using that right hook over Brian Rose's jab. His quickness is just too much. He's too stronger. He's bigger. He's stronger, and I think he's the better boxer than Brian Rose. So I will be attending this fight. This is on the undercard of the Ruslan Provodnikov Chris Algieri fight. I will be there ringside at the fight. So if any of you guys are going to be at the fight, let me know. Let me know what you guys think on the fight. Do you think Brian Rose is going to do better than what I'm predicting? If you think Brian Rose has what it takes to beat Andrade. Let me know in the comments and let me know why. And make sure you guys subscribe to the channel or hit me up on my Twitter account. All right, peace.